Grand Rising, humans. It's been a minute. So, let me go ahead and post before, get ready to move around or whatever the case. So, some of you are going to run into some issues, here and there, but it's going to be very minor. Either way it goes, every person's interaction with you from this point forward will allow you to know everyone's attention. So like if you're getting like hot flashes, headache, nausea, you don't feel good or something like that, these are the people that have been like waiting and plotting for this moment to like quote unquote wait till we get our hands on you, right? So like for me, like they just issue me randomly like 5 tickets because your tag is expired and we gotta take your tag. Um we gotta take your tag and you have to park it and get it towed. Okay, fine, no problem. I'm good at listening to, what the law has said or whatever. But clearly they could have just said, hey ma'am, you go Monday, take your car to go get an inspection or whatever the case may be. Now mind you, I made sure to record the whole conversation because actually when I went to look up the law, it just lets you know like, hey, you need to take your car to go do XYZ. I don't know the rules and regulations. These people clearly they was making it up, and then he was intended to try to gaslight the situation. Now when it went on ahead to go ahead and happen, I'm watching the surroundings. I'm not really concerned about their interaction, right? So as this cop is coming here, he don't know no English, so he got to get somebody else to come speak to me in English. But then as soon as I'm talking to the second officer, another officer, so it's already one behind me, then it's another officer behind him, and then one parks in front of me. Now, anybody knows that's a form, that they use to intimidate a person to try to get them to cooperate how they want to. But however, before they could say anything, I'm like, what are you pulling me over for? He's like, okay, what are you pulling me over for exactly? But mind you, they had been waiting for me to go ahead and come through that way. So I was like, okay, no problem. Get the ticket, let him give me the 5 tickets or whatever the case may be. I'm asking like, well, what's the next move? They're like, what's your process? What's the steps? They acting like they didn't want to tell me or whatever. Or, oh, how do you say this word? It's like, how the fuck are you a fucking police officer? Aren't you supposed to be bilingual when you even sign up onto the fucking police force? So that's when I already knew like, okay, this is some fuck shit already. Then second, this is not a federal holiday. So why isn't your Cisco or your DMV not open? This is not no major holiday. Easter is not until Sunday, and y'all have it reserved for Monday to be an Easter holiday. So that already lets you know that somebody was looking to already combat the situation. So I said, cool, I'll allow that, I'll allow y'all to go ahead and have that. Plus, I was already getting irritated, and I felt myself going to a place where I did not need to go. So I was like, I'm gonna let y'all have that. For some reason, I guess he was just like, oh, but the energy from them, it was already negative. Like, I already knew that it was already negative. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Y'all can have that, whatever. So they take the tags off the car. So at this point, I can't do anything with the car. I was on my way to get my son his food. So I was just like, well, is there a way for you to just at least tell them? Because I'm like literally 30, 40 minutes away from where the fuck I need to be at. Oh, no, where we have to just, okay, I said, well, I'm in my mind, I'm like, oh, since you want to be adamant about it, sure, by all no means. But as soon as when I started to push record, that's when it was like, oh, shoot, she is recording. Yes, because I have a right to record. You have on no body cam or nothing like that. So in order to protect myself, it's in my best interest to do so. So boom, I'm letting that go. But this is the kicker. Some of y'all need to understand, God is not going to put you in no position that he do not need you to be in, and for you to understand and see how you're going to handle it. Which low key, I'm kind of surprised and shocked at myself that I felt I handled that situation pretty well, considering that I have my kids here. So I feel I handled it pretty well when I know that I had every grounds to go ahead and wild all the way the fuck out on every single last one of them, because they knew they was wrong, and I called it out, period, about what it was that they were doing. And every time that I did, like when I was mentioning what they were doing, the sergeant, he called his face was turning red. I couldn't catch his face, but his face was turning red when I was telling him, like, reading them to fifth, like, y'all are the main ones. Like, I know when y'all was in these undercover cars because I got pictures of y'all faces. So it's like, I don't do great with names, but I remember a face. So, but it's at the same time with the car, I did some stuff intentionally just to see what it was, what exactly it would be that they would do, right? Behavior wise. So as it was happening, to my mind, shit, all it is, it's free game at this point. Now y'all don't have no way to access me or track me. So any other way that y'all so quote unquote know where I'm at or what I got going on, that would to be saying that you're illegally tracking my phone or you into my phone and you got no business being in my phone. So when they discover that that's what it is that you're doing, guess what? That all falls on you guys because y'all are legally tracking me. So it's like, for me, they be feeling like, oh, we gotta win. We took her car, we took her tags or whatever, right? So you get jackasses like, over here, little Limpy over here. Y'all gonna see him in a second. His ass over here limping. Like, oh, look at her tags. Like, okay, cool. So I'm just like, all right, no problem. Y'all can have that. But now y'all can have the car too. No problem. So when I get ready to ditch the phone to y'all, let me know how that works out for y'all. But God, like I said, God lets you know when it's time for you to go ahead and like, okay, stay up out of that area. They want to redline you and stuff like that. That's fine, because you're not confining me to anything, and I need people to have a clear fucking understanding. I am not to be put in a fucking box. Just because you think black people are supposed to behave and act like this, or they shouldn't know this and they're stupid and all this other stuff. I hear the conversations that you feel like that don't nobody really hear. It's being heard. And then it's like y'all feel some type of way when y'all get caught out on y'all shit. Because the same way when I get ready to post the rest of these videos where y'all got these dead bodies at and all this illegal activity that y'all got going on, when clearly all I asked was leave me in peace so I can figure out what I need to do for my kids and understand that when it's time for that lawsuit to hit, I'm not going to have mercy. So I will tell anybody else listening to this message, do not have mercy on these people whatsoever. Don't. Because they thought it was kiki kaka and it was it was all funny and shit when it was going on with you. Now when you get ready to do that return to sender to them and that same shit start happening to them, they're gonna be like, I don't want nobody laughing. No, we're not saving face, because at this point now I want everybody's face plastered. It's only fair to do that, because it's like, if you felt that it was supposed to humiliate me or make me feel some kind of way, I'm not gonna feel no fucking kind of way. I take that as a win. One less fucking bill to worry about, because I'm not gonna give a fuck about it, because I'm not paying for the car. I'm not moving the motherfucking car. I ain't gonna do shit with it. Y'all figure out what y'all want to do with it. I'll allow that to be y'all property, and y'all figure out what it is that y'all want to do with it, because it ain't got shit to do with me at that point, because I wash my hands. But it's just like, attempting to try to bother somebody that's unbothered by that, like, this is mundane things. If you feel like, and this is like female behavior, but it's like Puerto Rico got a lot of fucking feminine ass men, so that's why it's just like it's like right now, that's why it's like dating and all that other stuff, and then they'll send like a crackhead here or there, like, oh, I want to talk and we're gonna help you or whatever. So it's like, shit, I'm gonna play bro right along with y'all motherfuckers, because it's like y'all really don't know how much I fucking make, and y'all wanted to do that, and even if y'all looking into that and looking into my bank, y'all know that's fucking illegal all the way around. So then it's like, if we're going to play this game of 40 rounds, understand 40 rounds is a great fucking sound. And doing those type of things, you get into a dangerous space where you're like, I'm an authority. And baby, that authority get knocked down real fucking quick when you have to sit there and talk to your superiors that actually rules your country. Just because you hear about the racism and you feel like, oh, we're going to use it for a social experiment, or we're going to use it for this, or we're going to use it for that, by all means be my guest. But however long that you feel like you're going to do this, or we're going to do a finesse here, we're going to be, baby, y'all not getting another motherfucking dollar up out of me. I can guarantee that. But it's like, every time that y'all going to keep doing this stuff, understand, the evil that you have in your heart is the evil that will come to you times 10. It will come to you. I'm a Christian. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because God told you to be hateful towards a person that you can't understand. Why do they irritate me? Bitch, I don't know why the fuck I irritate you. Maybe because I'm actually a peaceful person and you are actually a shitty fucking person and a shitty individual. And it sucks for you to admit it to yourself. Like, I'm really a fucked up person. Yes, you are. Your law enforcement is fucked up. Your judicial system is fucked up. You guys as individuals are fucked up. And you think you for to disturb my peace? Baby, good luck with that. Very much so, good luck with that. You're not disturbing my peace in no shape, form, or fucking fashion. If anything, you're giving me even more peace. Even more peace. Because it's like, okay, shit. Now I could actually be the asshole that I'm naturally in. Because good morning, fuck you and your good morning. Don't wave, hey, don't even fucking smile my way, because I'm going to mean mother the fuck out of your ass. And if you feel like you big Billy badass, and I want you, sis. I don't give a fuck if you a judge. I don't give a fuck if you a lawyer, bitch. If you about that life, show me you about that life. And don't be saying, no, I'm going to call the police out. No, ain't no calling no police, remember? But y'all have to sit here and do this. This is fucking organized crime. You don't think that everybody's not sitting here every time I make a move and y'all sitting here playing telephone and shit like that? That shit get recorded. On God, I promise you, anything that y'all felt like y'all got away with and y'all was sitting there abusing authority and abusing power and you feeling like, oh, I won this and I won that. I guarantee you, I promise you, on everything that I love, or from the Most High, I promise you, God is going to punish you to the max degree. And ain't going to be no mercy, because I'm going to be sure that when I put in my prayer, show no mercy, God, the way that they showed me no mercy. That's me turning the other cheek, because it's only fair for you to only receive what it is that you're giving out. And some of y'all wouldn't be able to make it over a fucking hour or a day if somebody did the same shit that y'all doing to somebody right now. You wouldn't even fucking survive it. You wouldn't survive it. I can guarantee it. I can motherfucking guarantee it. Let's see if we can squeeze up in here so people can pause a little bit. So it's like, you gotta understand, like, when you sit there and feeling like you gonna pick at a person, don't poke the bear, baby. Because you gonna poke the right person, and then it's you feeling like you got the authority. Now, when that person got all the full authority and power over your ass, it's like, huh? How this happen? Yes. And then it's like, when you don't have the authority or the ground to say, oh, I want to press charges. No, because as soon as they ask me about all these criminal charges that I know for a fact will come, organized hate crime, all this shit is organized, and it's a hate crime, and it's a RICO. So when they ask me if I want to press charges on every single one of y'all as individual, the answer is yes. So don't sit there and be nervous and, oh, what's going to happen? Fuck what's going to happen. I want you to know, you hearing it from the horse's mouth, that I'm telling you, I'm not showing you no mercy. If they ask me if I want to press charges, hell yeah, to the max degree. Ain't no, I want to plead deal. No, I'm going to make it clear that they don't deserve no plea. I got grandbabies or I got kids. You weren't worried about your kids when you were sitting there putting my kids in jeopardy, when you giving my motherfucking sons PTSD. Y'all gonna pay for my kids' therapy. Y'all gonna pay for everything that y'all did that y'all understand that it was clearly fucking unnecessary. Clearly. So when somebody comes see you and talk to you directly to your face and tell you you ain't, it just might be me.